Hello everyone! Today we're going to do the Melee DPS role quests for Endwalker. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally too much. You start the Melee DPS role quests in the same place that we started the tank role quests, here in FFXIV. This time we're going to talk to the Lominsa delegate. Let's see what abomination we have to deal with this time. Storm clouds brewing. The Lominsa delegate would entreat your aid to dealing with a grave threat back home. Ah, brilliant. On behalf of Admiral Blowfish, I thank you for your many deeds and service to Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your efforts in delivering this star from catastrophe. Unfortunately, we have received troubling tidings that beasts akin to those plagued FFXIV have been sighted on the Lenosian coast. The Admiral has mustered the Maelstrom in hopes of quelling the threat, yet there is much we do not understand about our foe, and as such, your expertise in this area would be a great boon to us. Will you help us? Sure, why not? I will do what I can. Wouldn't be much of a hero if I refused, would I? Excellent. The Admiral will be heartened to have your knowledge and martial prowess on our side, I am certain. Pray set sail for Limsa as soon as you are able. The Secretariat at the Maelstrom Command will apprise you of the details upon your arrival. Okay. Let's head on over to Limsa. Of course, my return point is Limsa. Let's not question it too much. Alright, Maelstrom Secretariat. Or, I think I'm saying that right. Ah, our man in FFXIV told us to expect you. I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival. Always a good day when we get to see Merlwyb. Glad you could join us, Brilliant. I only wish it were under better circumstances. The grave news from the bounty has not escaped our ears. I can scarce begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed there. Although you and the Scions have averted the final days, blasphemies continue to appear in certain regions, Filderbrand among them. Tell her what we know. The first report came in a few days ago from one of our men patrolling Skull Valley. He spoke of a fearsome creature unlike any native to our shore. While we had our suspicions, it was only later that a connection to the final days was confirmed by a most unlikely source, the Sahagin. We've been treating their tempered for some time now, and many have made a full recovery. Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. It is one such faction that has provided the most comprehensive reports, in all their alarming detail. They speak of a most dreadful sight, their spawn brothers transforming into horrific beasts before their very eyes. Indeed, it is far too similar to the incidents in FFXIV to be mere coincidence. If our assumptions are correct, the first and most formidable of the beasts, of Blasphemy, as it was decided we would call them, prowls our waters as we speak. We may have been spared the final days, but so long as this abomination remains to harry us, we cannot truly say the storm has passed. Fortunately, there have been no sightings of the Blasphemy within the city. Well, that's good, because I can't find anything here. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell FFXIV, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. Despite our investigative efforts, we remain very much in the dark as to the precise nature of the threat we face. Were we to recklessly dispatch large number of troops, we'd run the risk of having our own men corrupted. You can well imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Blowfish has decided to keep those involved to a minimum, and to lead the investigation herself. Ah, okay, it's going to be similar to the Gridania one where we worked with the Elder Seedseer. This time we're working with Merlwyb, which I am more than welcome. And I would have you at my side. What say you? Sounds good to me. You have my thanks. We will depart at once to meet with our Sahagin allies and gather what knowledge we can, that we might devise a proper plan of attack. They are due to arrive at South Tidegate soon. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Oh, instead of saying accompanying me there like they usually do. The Admiral has arranged for a meeting to take place with our Sahagin collaborators at South Tidegate. Pray join her there as soon as you are able. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's go meet up with the Sahagin, see what they have to show us. Alright, Merlwyb. It's well past our agreed upon meeting time, but the Sahagin are nowhere to be seen. They do not seem the sort to break their word. This bodes ill. Let us leave this place to the guards and search Halfstone for any sign of them. Okay. Of course, things aren't going to go according to plan. That would be way too easy. Oh no. Psst, what is that thing? Noel is in danger. Quickly, to his aid. Oh, okay, she's got this one. I'm sure she's fine. This is Merlwyb we're talking about. Let's go help the other one. Yeah, there he is. Anyway, I played a little bit of Dragoon yesterday, so hopefully I'll be a little bit back into the swing of how to play it. It's okay, no, we got it. Psst, many thanks, Showerwalker. Pray tell, is my companion safe? The Admiral herself comes to our aid. Glad tidings indeed. You too have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before the beasts return. I think I'll just go with that kind of voice for them. I know I've done their voice before, or at least the Ondo in the first. I don't know if I've done the Sahagin voice. Psst. Relieved I am to see the both of you safe. Psst. Had the Admiral not come to our rescue when she did, I shudder to think what would have happened. Everyone's still alive, good. But not if we stay here too long. Inside, quickly. Thank you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made short work of us had you not intervened. And yet, it brought me no joy to watch them die. For unbelievable as it may sound, until a short time ago, they were none other than our own Spawn brothers. At first they were mercilessly cursed, merely cursed, but our talismans and magics availed us not. Aye. 'Twas no curse. 'Twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their will into unholy beasts called blasphemies. Blasphemies? Pray tell us more. That would be your area of expertise, Brilliant. Yeah, so like if you get the big sad, you turn into these crazy monsters. Turned into beasts by the power of despair. This is horrifying indeed. Thus far, the phenomenon here in the Nosha has been limited to the Sahagin. Why is that? I cannot say, yet I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way. I know not of this crushing tide. Word half them has yet to reach you, I see. It all began with the Indigo Matriarch, the queen of our kind, was stricken with grave malady. Tragic as this was, there are one small solace. She was not fond of shorewalkers, and so deprived of her leadership, more of my kind came to see wisdom in making peace with Limsa Lominsa. There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group called the Crushing Tide. Even now, they seek to summon the Lord of War anew. Oh, I don't want to fight that thing again. And consign all finless ones unto the briny deep. However, they lack the crystals necessary to do so. Denied of the power they crave, they can do naught but gnash their teeth in desperation. And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are cause of their transformations. Just so. Those of our spawn brothers who turned into those beasts had thus been fraternizing with the crashing tide. Despite our differences, we cannot abandon our kin such a cruel fate. Yet we must be careful not to drive them still deeper despair. Yes, we must consider the situation carefully, lest we begin destruction upon all our kind. Tell me this, are the crashing tide even now under Leviathan's thrall? If freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason? Were it only so simple, all but a few are long since cured. They walk this path of their own free will. Well, that's annoying. In that case, they may not yet be dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, we will do all we can to save our brethren. Fortunately, a most capable ally stands with us, for this woman has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan, I mean quite a few times on Extreme for Wondrous Tales. Psh, the great Brilliant Mason in the flesh? Honored am I to stand in your presence. Together, we will weather this storm and usher in a great new age of harmony. This I swear. There is much to be done. For now, let's return to our homes and prepare as best we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover aught of value, we'll be sure to share it with you. I ask that you do the same. Psst, indeed we shall. Until such time, I watch over my spawn brothers and pray that no more succumb to the change. I didn't really want to join that fate. Let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah, we gotta head back to Limsa. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's see. Yep, talk to Merlwyb again, and that'll finish up this first quest. First, talk to the Secretariat. The Admiral told me everything. Thank the Navigator that we were able to dispatch those terrible beasts. Welcome back. Thanks to you and Noel, I now possess a proper understanding of the challenge we face. 'Tis a daunting task that lies before us. We'll continue to cooperate with the Sahagin to learn all we can. Once we have located the Blasphemy, I will have need of your strength. Till then, I ask that you remain at the ready. Clearly, the storm clouds have only begun to gather. That's right, this was storm clouds brewing. Oh, and she's gone.